when I think of skits, like I know what we're talking about, but I hear another word like sketch, like Saturday Night Live. Is that kind of in your thinking? Is that the same thing, or is there are stark differences, or they're not?
Yeah, I mean, it depends who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Depending on what part of the world you're in, skit means something completely different that you can't even say in church. But I think, I can't remember who it was. Somebody, with a background was talking about how a skit is something that, teenagers put together to perform to save the school. Do you remember who that was, Eddie?
No, but
So, I mean, it's a sketch, it's a skit, tomato. We had a, we had somebody call us on the carpet one time about it. They did sketches and we did skits, and it bothered them that we called ourselves the Skit Guys. And, I basically nicely said to them one time, I was like, if I have, a pile of cookies and I call them poop, but everybody still keeps eating them and they want more of them, does it matter that I call it poop? Great, because he was just like, oh, well, yeah, I guess so. It's working. So yeah. It's working. It's working.
Yeah.
He was trying to go, you guys are better than skits. It's such a degrading term. There's a great scene. Tommy, what was that TV show? It didn't go very long. Matthew Perry was in it. It was written by the same guy that wrote, what's his name? From West Wing.
On the Sunset Strip.
It wasn't Friends, was it? It didn't go very long.
It had a number in it.
It was basically what Saturday Night. It was a drama. It was an hour-long drama on Saturday Night Live. Basically, it was a sketch variety show. And one of the writers or somebody, there's a scene where one of the writers calls something a skit. And one of the actors goes, a skit? No. Or maybe it was a head writer going, no, we do sketches. And a skit is a blah, 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 a very degrading.
Oh, I think that's where that line was, I think, from.
A sketch is the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it's this real beautiful thing. And I just remember watching it going, yeah, I still think they're the same. So
it was Mad TV?
It was Studio 60.
Yeah.
Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. It was only on for like one season.
Okay.
Well, same guy from West Wing, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
TV show and
guy who writes real fast.
He writes very, very fast, which made that scene amazing. So to answer your question in a longabout way, we've always loved it because skits do have a derogatory term, and our whole thing was, well, if we can flip it, then let's flip the script here.
Right.
Let's change the perception of something that has such a derogatory meaning and make it great. So
yeah.
I think if we were called the Sketch Guys, I would feel pretentious.
It sounds even just you saying it does sound a little pretentious.
It does, right? And I mean, one of our goals is for every audience that we appear to, if they've lowered their expectations, they'll have a better time. So if you just think you're getting some skits, you'll probably be wowed.
That's good.
The bar's low.